Welcome back, everybody. So, Riv,
Yes.
what did you think of my people discovering America?
Kudos.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, very good. And then it was even before Christopher Columbus.
A long time before.
Long time ago, like more than 400 years
Yeah.
before.
Not
That's
even
amazing.
5 years, 400 years. That's awesome. Kudos.
Kudos. Why did you guys give up? Exploring, it's too cold.
Well, it's pretty far, right? So I think
yeah.
the supply lines was hard because they went from Iceland to Greenland down to Canada.
Yeah.
So I think it was too hard to supply, and there were people there, the native people, and I don't think they got along. I think there were some fighting going
Hostile
on.
relationship, maybe.
Yeah, because these white people from Europe showed up. They're probably, who are these guys?
I think it's human nature. If we don't know anything, when you face something, then we consider the first thing is it's a fear,
Yeah,
it's a threat, and we need to do something about it.
exactly. So I think, the Vikings were very intrepid explorers, but I think they got to this point and then, the logistics didn't work out. But actually, if you go farther down south into America from Canada, there's some old sites, and some people say they look like Viking sites too.
Really?
But there's
Interesting.
no facts to back it up.
Ah.
So there's some other sites in America that have some similarities with Viking settlements. So they might have gone farther. We just don't know.
Probably, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. So if you could go back in time, what period of in history would you like to experience?
I don't want to go back too far because things get pretty dangerous. I think
so.
to a modern human 500 years ago is probably not a good idea. So one of the more interesting areas for me would be 1920s.
Why do you want to go back?
1929, the roaring 20s, right? You have all of this kind of development happening. Hollywood's taken off,
Right.
jazz music's taken off. This whole culture is springing forth. For me, I don't know, I feel like it would be interesting to feel the electricity then.
Right. So maybe one day trip.
Yeah, just a few days.
It's just a few days.
Yeah,
Okay. Don't want to stay there for a while.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll be gone by the depression, 1929 stock market crash. Before then. So yeah, I think that would be interesting.
Right. How about this one? During the time of the Vikings, what do you think was the most dangerous part of sea voyages?
Storms?
Storms and, like you said, supply chain. So
Supplies,
people,
yeah.
probably the sailors, Vikings, a lot of people died on the way to America.
Definitely. Vikings are very hardy people, but there's still a lot of difficulties.
Right, like a virus can kill it.
So I think there were probably many dangers when
Right.
we had to cross the sea. Hardy.
Hardy.
Thank you for joining us today. We will see you next time.